have a speakers program because we want you to know that not everybody aspires to be or can be a pro in golf. There are so many opportunities for you to play and so many different avenues for you to take if you want to be in the golf industry or in the golf world. Now today we have the president of the Women's Golf Association of New Jersey, and I will let her explain to you exactly what that means. But it means partially that you have an opportunity to play golf with some women after you graduate or after high school or college. It's out there. And so president of what's called WGANJ is Miss BethAnn Iapicco.
Perfect. Very good. Thank you, Beverly. Hi, everybody. Where do you have a great day for golf today, huh? Do you love this weather?
Yeah.
You're hot?
Hot.
Well, it's not as hot as it could be. I think it's a beautiful day for golf. So I see we have quite a range of ages here, and I think it's great that you guys are starting to get into this so young. And I think it's great that you're in it as well. I didn't take the advice of my father, who wanted to teach me when I was a child, and I learned as an adult, which I think is much more difficult than learning as a child. So I think that you guys have a big head start on where I was at your age, that's for sure, and you have a lot more opportunities. As Beverly said, when you're finished with this program and you're moving up, especially the older groups, you know, there are opportunities to play in high school, in college. There are scholarships out there for you guys if you want to try for scholarships. And just being out, especially at your age, being out in the fresh air, being with friends, right? Building relationships and learning how to follow the rules of a sport, learning how to take care of yourself and your property. That's all good, beneficial stuff that comes from golf, right? I think that's part of the program that you're learning, is how to take care of your equipment, how to act when you're on the golf course, because we have certain behaviors, right, when we're on the golf course or when we're not on the golf course. So I think that this was a great program because it teaches you all of that stuff. And when you're finished with the program and you move on to high school or college or out of school, you have the opportunity to play in organizations like ours, which has over 500 women. We all play together in a bunch of different leagues. We have leagues all across New Jersey, and we play 9 holes. Sometimes we play 18 holes. The best friends that you can make in life, you're probably going to make on the golf course. People who share your interests, right? People who have the same goals as you. People who think, you know, in a similar capacity the way you think about sports and about being outdoors. You're going to find that these are the people that you're going to be friends with for the rest of your life. You know, you can take golf as an everyday sport where you can get outside and play, even if you're just in your own backyard with some wiffle balls. You can chip around every day and improve your skills and improve your game. Or you can get into an organization like you're in now, where they teach you more and you learn. And then as you get older, you can use this for enjoyment and relaxation. So it's really a sport that can take you from your age now way until you're old, like your grandparents are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Like maybe like 23.
Oh my goodness. Well, even they can even play at that age. You know? And then when you're out of school and you're looking for something to do, as Beverly said, we're not all going to be good enough to play in the pros. You know, I wish that I were, but I'm not. But I found the organization, and golf can be a part of a number of different employment opportunities. There are people who write about golf. There are people who work at golf courses. There are people who teach golf who might not be a strong enough player to be out on tour, but some people are good teachers, and as long as you have the basics and the understanding, you can work with other pros and teach golf sometimes, right? So you're not limited to what you can do with your golf knowledge, just because you're not in that top 1% of people with ability, right? We all have the opportunity to take the abilities that we do have and do what we want with them. We just have to decide what we want and be open to different avenues and let life take us where it does with the game. So I hope that you guys all continue playing golf and stay outside, get good exercise. It's a great way to get exercise and keep fit if you walk the golf course, right? Especially if you carry your bag. I see a lot of the carry bags here. Walking the golf course is probably about 2 miles for 9 holes. So that's really, really good exercise. If you tell your friends that you walk 2 miles every time you play golf, I bet they wouldn't believe you. But in total, you probably are walking about 2 miles or 4 miles, depending on how many holes you play. So getting out there in the fresh air, getting the exercise, and making the friendships is really, really the best part of this game that I see. What do you guys like about it?
Before we speak, we know we have to stand up and give our name. So answer, stand up. Stand up.
Who's going to answer first?
Give your name.
Hang on 1 second. We had somebody else standing
Come on,
first.
sweetheart.
My name's Cameron.
Cameron? What do you like best about golf?
It's fun and
You get to meet new people. That's an excellent point, and I'm going to get to you in just a second. That's an excellent point because a lot of times when you go to a golf course, if you're not with 3 other people, the golf course will put you with new people that you don't know. So the opportunity to meet new people is there every time that you enter a golf course. And I have not met anybody on the golf course that hasn't been super nice and, really a pleasure to play with because we're all there for the same reason. We all just want to enjoy the game. What about you? What is your favorite part of it?
Stand up and give your name.
That's an excellent point too, that you can play different formats of golf and sometimes you can play for prizes. Who doesn't like a little bit of competition, right? I mean, if there were never a chance to win, a lot of people wouldn't ever try to go that extra mile. But, whether you're playing for prizes here or you're playing for a trophy in a tournament or you're playing for a scholarship, all of that competition also helps to prepare you for the mental part of playing a game or the mental part of taking a test or going into a new class that you're not sure about. If you can get that confidence on the golf course, it will help you through your whole life to be more confident in all of the areas of what you do. How about you? What do you like best about the game? Yeah.
What's your name? Shout it out. Outside voice.
My name is Josie, and the best thing I like about golf is we get to spend time with family.
That's another excellent point. A lot of times, our families are so busy with work and putting food on the table and doing the lawn mowing and doing laundry or food shopping, whatever, that sometimes it's really nice to have that time to go out with your family, go out with your mom or dad and, either tip around the golf course. Maybe you're playing miniature golf, maybe you're playing a little par 3, maybe you're playing a full 9 holes. So that time that's dedicated without cell phones and without, any kind of electronic games, the time that's dedicated to being on the golf course with your family is another great benefit to this game. How about anybody else? No? Well, I love the game. I love all aspects of it. The being outside, getting exercise, making friendships. It does make me feel more confident in a lot of situations. And, it's a game that I can play. I'm no longer young and I can't play softball anymore like I used to play softball. And I can't do a lot of the sports that I used to do. But this game, I plan to carry me into my very old age. So, I appreciate you guys letting me come here tonight and talk with you. Does anybody have any questions about anything?
Stand up. Stand up. What's your name?
Zoe, and do you have to like go out on the green and like do you get to go out on the green and watch people golf and stuff?
There are times that, you mean me personally? There are times that I go out on the golf course. We have what we call a beginners program, which is like what you're doing now, except it's for adults who want to learn how to golf. We have a couple of programs here. We have some programs on other golf courses. So sometimes I will go out with those ladies that are learning the game, and I will, help them to learn the game and how to move around the golf course. You can go out and just be with people who are playing, even if you are not playing yourself. So I go out a lot of times with people like that, which is great because I love being outside. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about? Yes.
I'm Ella, and I wanted to know how you could get a scholarship off of golf.
Getting a scholarship off of golf, I'm sure the internet is full of suggestions, but golf scholarships for girls are the second most, parents, this is very important, the second most underutilized scholarships that there are. In our country, there are scholarships for girls golf sitting there, and because we do not have girl applicants, these scholarships are going overseas to other countries and letting those children come here and use our scholarship money. Not that they don't deserve it as well, but it is an opportunity there for our girls to get a scholarship for golf based on their golfing ability and their school achievements.
Between Division 1A, 2A, and 3A, it's almost 60% unused.
60% unused.
Supposed to say your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Coach Chef. I apologize. Yeah, it's close to 60% unused each year.
Approximately 60% of the golf scholarships go unused every year. And if you look at the website, we have a special section that states scholarships, and we keep it updated.
What I would suggest girls is you take this as the stepping stone. Then as you get better, you will do some PGA junior golf leagues or first, whatever it is, and then you start thinking about high school golf. So you just take it a step at a time, and you just keep playing, you keep practicing, get on that high school team or that PGA league team, and you will get good enough, and then you start seriously thinking about the scholarship. But this is the beginning, but it's not the end.
And your girls golf national will give you scholarships also if you're still a member of the girls golf team.
Excellent. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to talk about?
Well,
Okay, well, then I'm going to let you get back to your lesson, but I appreciate you guys letting me come and talk with you today. We have some small gifts here to leave with you. I'm going to leave them with Beverly so she can give them because I know that you're probably going right back to your lesson. But it's a little squeeze ball that's a golf ball and a little backpack. So, just a couple of things for you guys to take home with you. But remember that, as Hillary and Bev said, this is just your beginning. I'm sure that you've all heard the phrase about building the foundation. This is the foundation that you're going to build your whole golf life on. So if you start here and you practice the way you're told to practice and you really concentrate on it, you can go anywhere with this game.
what do we say?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We totally ready for BethAnn for the day. A little something, and we also have a shirt for you inside.
Well, thank you so much.
And you pick up your gifts afterwards. Okay.
All right. Thank you, everybody.